Hello everybody, welcome to my surprise second Twitch stream of the day. I really shouldn't be here. This is, I usually only do Thursday mornings, but a friend of mine who I usually pair with isn't feeling great, so I'm able to use the time. Hope you feel better soon. You know who you are. I am going to quickly turn back on this music. So it's not just me that you have to listen to. This stream is going to be slightly different because I've got a coffee this time. It's after lunch now here in sunny Ireland. I usually need a coffee to wake myself up after lunch. Having two kids, it's a necessary evil. I'll try my best to avoid any coffee drinking noises. But the good news is we left off our stream this morning with some work on Ember asset size action. And it turns out it's not working. I had a quick look at the error, and we are having this problem. npm CI. You can only install packages when your package.json and package lock are in sync. Now, this is funny because they are in sync, and I don't understand why. We did update our package lock, but I did have a think. And I noticed that we've got a potential problem here. Lock file version 2. I'm using npm 7 and Ember asset size action. Main. I can't remember how this actually works. Div sizes, helpers. Let me have a look. See, normalize fingerprint, get pull request for table. I know that there's a bit that does an npm CI, or it's a npm CI. There we go. Lib helpers. What's this? Get asset sizes. If there's a yarn lock, then we need to. Right. Okay. So here's the problem. Problem is that this is assuming one thing that may not actually be true. So context of this execution is probably using node npm 6, but my package lock of the actual consuming application is version 2. So what that means is, it's in helpers. What we probably need to do here, and I'll probably do it as a new branch. Let's do this. Create a branch. And we'll do use npm 7. So what we need to do is we need to check the package lock. Well, this is interesting because if there is no package lock, we can't use npm CI. Package lock.json. So if we have a package lock, else we're just going to do npm install, so which is this is a better situation. Probably do console.warn no package lock So the thing that we need to do here is if what we could probably do is we could probably cheat. What I would usually do is I would do like an npm install global npm at 7, but if we did that, that might not work because permissions and whatnot. So what we should probably do is if package lock v2, then we're going to do wait sec npx npm at 7 CI. I assume that's going to work. We'll see. Oh wait. So a lot of else's here. There's a bit of logic here, and this seems like install dependencies, and we can go await dependencies. That means that we can simplify this whole thing quite a lot, which would be nice. Oh, actually, before I that's not what I wanted. I wanted to just refresh that one. I can copy link. I'm just going to send a message in the Ember Discord. Spamming people in the Ember Discord. Whoopsie. So now that we have this await install dependencies, we can simplify this whole thing because we can just return each of the things, which means that we don't need else's anymore because it'll escape. Now, for anybody who doesn't know, oh, we don't need an async either. So anybody who doesn't know async await, it's just a little bit of a wrapper around promises. And we know that exec returns a promise. So await just says, hey, don't continue until the promise that I passed to await has finished, has resolved, has completed, whatever the right terminology actually is here. So that means if we've got a function that returns a promise, returns that promise, then we don't need to await it. So it just simplifies things. This is kind of like, I remember reading this in a how to clean up Node code sort of what's the word, best practices, etc., etc. Okay. So now we need something to check if it's package lock v2. This is a JSON, so we can package lock equals require. I think it's like, I think we can just, so that's definitely like in the current folder. Package lock dot lock file version equals to then we use npm7 and we do npm ci. Otherwise we do this. Oh, interesting. I just realized that my test is wrong. Oh, silly me. Okay. I mentioned in my previous stream that testing GitHub Actions is a little bit of a nightmare. And this is exactly why. Anyway, let's commit this. Use npm at 7 to install dependencies if needed. Commit published GitHub. Open pull requests. Actually, I'm going to open that in a browser that y'all can see. Minimize you. Use npm blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Oh, wait. So this is that's, yeah, run ID, perfect. I recently Ember size action with this PR detects the lock file version and uses npm at 7 if great pull request. So this is interesting because my previous test is a little bit wrong. That's not right. I think use npm 7. I think you can do this. So we're going to go back to adding Ember paper. Use npm 7. Fix lock file issue? Question mark? Force push? Yes, I do want to force push. Okay, let's have a look. See. Ooh, cancel. And see if that actually works. Cannot find module package lock.json. Maybe it's just that. Does it require? I'm sure you just require it. Node parse JSON. Yeah, required. It's interesting. Don't know why that didn't work. Force push. Force push. Now we'll just undo that, commit it again, and force push, and that will restart our Git hub action. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm going to boot you up. Still breaking. Oh, this is asset size action. It's the wrong one. Let's go back. Pull requests. You do get all in a tizzy. Failing check. Yeah. Still failing. Cannot find module package lock.json. Am I being silly? fs.existsync package lock.json. Let's see if I spelled it wrong. Beep. No. So this is totally nuts. Entirely unnecessary. And then I've also got a lint problem, so let me just fix that. Action test. That's the test. I've got asset size action up here at the top. I'll just do it as a new window anyway. And I'm going don't so that I can can make it easier for y'all to see. cd git open source ember asset size action. Do I have a lint? No. Don't I have an npm lint? I have npxes lint blah whatever. What? Const. Ugh. Whatever. What is going on here? Oh yeah. There's some really weird stuff here. Yeah, it's all a bit strange. Force push. Okay. Then undo, commit, force push. What do we think? Votes. Is it going to fail? Is it going to pass? So it looks like it's working. But there's one last thing that I just thought of. Ugh, node modules, gross. Let's do git ignore node modules, but I'm not going to commit this. That's fine. One thing that I thought of is that this isn't the only thing that we need to worry about. The thing is, if npm version, is it what, npm v? If that doesn't start with a 7, export async await exec npm v. If the package lock, if the lock file version is 2 and not npm version dot starts with 7, then we do it. God, that's terrible. But it is what it is. I'm getting lots of Twitter thingamajigs. Let me just double check where we are. Asset size action. Yeah, it likes it. Okay, so if package, let's see if we can make this a bit neater. If the package block file version is 2 and the current npm version it doesn't start with 7, then we should use npm 7. It still failed. Oh, this is awkward. Okay, let me see. I don't know that I set up node here. GitHub Actions npm 7. Oh, set up node. But it's not quite what I need. Oh, it's also complicated. So this is because there's a difference between somebody using your action and the code inside the action itself. What did it actually fail on? Let's have a look, see. Huh. That's interesting. That hasn't failed. That just happens to be the Ember action test. That happens to be the add-on that I currently am adding failed. So if I drop that one, base. So this will actually run npx properly. Why does it keep doing that? Conversations. Details. This might not have really been an error. Well, I suppose it was. This is kind of suggesting that Ember Paper doesn't work with the latest Ember version. It's a bit of a pain because I really like Ember Paper. Anybody who doesn't actually know, Ember Paper is a it's like a material design implementation for Ember. So really super easy to use. Pretty cool. I use it almost all the time. What was the error I got? I don't know. I'll look into that some other time. I'm a little bit too many too many steps down this yak shaving to really worry too much about it. See, that is working as it should. That's good. It's gonna work now. So Ember. Okay, so this is interesting for numerous reasons. That means that this is now ready to go. I'm going to ask Simplabsy people for a review. Boom. I'm going to post it in our local Slack as well on a different screen. get back to that. Bing, bada, boom. Open source. If anyone feels like a quick review. Pray. Cool. Nice. So that'll fix a separate problem. Now, Ember asset size action. The thing that we came here for in the first place was something entirely different. Feature. Yeah, there we go. So this guy. Technics. This person. So we want to. Oh, they did it from master. Edit existing comment. Edit existing comment. Okay. So. Cool. It worked, but just with extra new lines. And then the name of the branch. Bing bada boom. Edit existing comment. Cool. Use edit existing comment. I'm going to push this. And this has only one Ember style guide, which is good. This is kind of funky tune. Sorry for all this switching back and forth to different bits and pieces. Commented 2 minutes ago. So that would have been from the previous one where we actually fixed the change. That's really cool. That's all that's added by Ember Style Guide. Ember Style Guide, if you don't know, is the like styles and components add-on that we use for the Ember websites. And it's pretty nifty, if I don't say so myself. I do a lot of work on it. Oh, it failed again. Existing comment. Did I not do that right? Oh, it's not. It's Boverton. There's too many slashes for me to follow. Boom. 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 Force push. Force push. Whew. I'm kind of rushing across this without explaining every single step that I'm doing because it is a little bit, as I said, hard to follow and hard to test these things. Oh. But we'll get there, I think. Let me delete these. Delete. Yes. I'm going to delete this one as well. Yes. So now we'll have just one, and the default is to like update the comment, which will be nice. Okay. Oh, let's not put that over there. Oh, that's a bit jarring. Cool, it's doing the thing. Woohoo! The question is, will it add the comment? And will the link back actually work? Haha. I always worry about whether or not this is going to be live updating properly. Let me remove some of these so I can see. Oh no! Oh, that's interesting. So I had a browser source for my to-do list. And it's going to be called to-do list, but it worked, but it had a audio. There we go. I think I removed the... Oh, is that a bit grainy? Can you actually see what that's saying? Let me know if you can't really see that very well. And it has it again. Can I move the order of these? To-do list. Hide in mixer. Better. Pretzel. Alert box. I can't. Yeah, interesting. I don't know. It's all very confusing. Okay, so we have what we wanted. Look at that, created by Ember. Asset size action. Fantastico. So, I'm not going to use Ember paper. I'm going to use some popular top add-ons. Ember CLI Babel, test helpers, Ember concurrency. Let's use recently scored add-ons. Can I do more? See, all top 100 add-ons. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Ember basic drop down, Ember power select. That seemed to be the one that was having problems. Let's do... God, there's so many that aren't actually going to add all that much. Ember Bootstrap, that would add plenty. Ember Google Maps is number 43. That's pretty good. God, some of these. Ember Intel. That's a pretty standard one. I know that works. Let's add that. Ember install Blump. The reason I'm adding this is I'm trying to just quickly add something that'll add some size to our assets so that we'll actually see an update of our asset sizes using this updated action. Nice. Okay. Now, ooh, this is fun. It set up a whole bunch of stuff for me that I don't really care all that much about. Add Ember Intel. Push. Bim bada boom. Now the moment of truth. Is it going to edit? Will it blend? Will it edit? Oh, we're in for a treat, folks. I had 2 pairing sessions all lined up for this morning. Or this morning, US time. Oh, my brain gets pulled between time zones sometimes. And the second one is not available. Totally okay. I don't mind because I get to keep streaming and I love streaming. Let me know if this is all coming through well on the stream. Let me know if you want to see me do anything in particular. I already have something in the to-do item up there for next up, but if there's something that you'd prefer, I think I added like a suggestion box to the... Oh, actually, do you know what I'm missing? Pew, pew, pew. Where did my... Why is that not working? Why didn't that work? Yeah. So I'm going to do another one of... Will I do another one of these? Yeah. Anyway, doesn't matter. I should have had one going. But yeah, so... If anybody has any suggestions of things they'd like to see me do, I have tons of open source stuff that I can always find and add to the list. Plenty of people waiting for me on plenty of things, so I will never be looking for something, sitting here twiddling my thumbs. But if you want to see me do something else, do let me know. What are the bets? What do we think? Is this crazy experiment going to work?
Rather, it is a state of mind which you constantly strive toward. This all comes from an understanding that ideas aren't static, but fluid.
I don't like that there's talky talk in the back of this song. I'm going to skip that one. Commented 6 minutes ago. Is it the same one? Let's close some of these. Commented 6 minutes ago. Completed job. Edited. What is he doing? So this was, yeah, cool. It's updated. It worked. So I didn't break everything using the link, which is kind of nice. So what does that mean? That means that I am now happy. No, this is my action test. This is still my action test. Ooh. We got a new follower. Hello, Gregor Z-Man. Welcome. I hope Gregor Z-Man, Z-Man. Greg is fine. Welcome, Greg. Welcome to the show. Okay, so let's see if I can go. I've got too many tabs open as ever. Ember asset size action. Perfect. So this is the one that I was looking for. Feature, allow bot to edit existing asset size. Boom. I'm going to commits. Okay. So I'm going to prove it. I'm going to say, what am I going to say? I'm going to say I made some improvements. No, thanks for the contribution. Ta-da! This really makes the action much better and a lot less annoying. Joy. I actually made... Ooh. We should probably test this, though. And the way to test that is to go boom, boom, false. Commit that. Don't update commits. Push. Update comments. False. Okay, cool. Yeah. Am I still here? Yes. I actually made the update comments optional and set the it would update the comment. This behavior is significantly better than the previous one, so I thought it would be nice. I also cleaned up the Git history a bit. Hey Greg, so I'm in a second stream today, so I kind of gave an introduction in my first stream. So you're right, I should have probably gave a second introduction. I am currently working on the Ember asset size action. So you can see in our little test here that if you're working on an Ember app, this is just a little test that I created. Oh, it worked. Oh, did it work? Let me refresh. Huzzah. Okay. If you've got an Ember app and you make some changes, it tells you the size differences in the assets as a comment on the pull request, which is pretty cool. This is something I made a while ago. I'm doing some open source maintenance here and just applying some contributions from people. There's a pull request to make it so that it edits the comment rather than creating another one. So I've been spending the last, feels like days, but it's like been an hour or so at least, testing the GitHub action, because testing GitHub actions is not fun. It's hard. So you just have to make sure that things work as expected. So I'm happy that it's working. I'm just running one last test here that oh, I think you might be able to hear my washing machine in the other room. Oh, there we go. What did it do? Did it do anything? Doesn't work. Git history. Okay, so poops. I need to go and check something. So I also cleaned up the Git history a bit. If you want to know how or why, then I end my blog post. Wink. Simplabs.com blog. This is like the only reason I wrote this blog post, because I felt like I wanted to explain to people why I do the changes that I do in like cleaning up Git history. And if you have to explain it to one person every time, it's just too much, and it's pointless. It's not all that important to make the changes. Let me check to see if you actually are picking up. Yeah, I might have to turn down my gain. 1 second. Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah, so let's see if that makes a difference. So let's actually turn it down a bit more. I'll be a bit more quiet for a while, but I'm just trying to not pick up the washing machine noises in the background. So let me see. What was I saying? Yes, so if I was explaining my Git history changes to one person one at a time, it takes so long. And it's not all that important to actually getting the work done. So you might as well kind of add a comment that says, hey, go look at the blog or whatever, as a kind of throwaway thing. It's not necessary for them to do anything, because I've proved this and I'm probably going to merge it. But there is a slight problem. So the slight problem... Helpers. Oh, I didn't commit this. No. Oh. Just push. Cool. That was another pull request for the same thing that I was doing. Review required, and I've requested a review. That's fine. Cool. So let's go back to this person's code. Stash and reapply, maybe? Yeah, cool. Okay. So asset size action. Where's the code? So the question that I have, main.js, boom, boom. If update existing comment, does it turn it into a string? That's my question. Is that the problem that's actually happening here? Because it could be the string false. And then it's like node if false. So the string false is true. That's probably what's happening. So let's see if I can go and have a look at that. GitHub actions inputs type this thing. Sorry for the background noise, everybody. Say anything about type? String? Does it say anything about string? Interesting. So that's interesting. I'm going to make it a default yes. And no. Let's make that a string. And then, so we've got our default being yes. And then in our main we can go if it. I hate it. But it is the way it is. So make update comment optional. So this is adding the change. That's that one, that one, that one. I'm not doing git ignore it. I'm gonna do that and do that. Okay, I'm gonna force push that. And now I'm going to undo that because that's now wrong. I want to change that to no. Don't update comments. Force push. Force push. So, yeah, this is a. I do this all the time. I have too many things like in progress in my head, so I'm keeping track of all of the different repos and all of the different bits and pieces. But it's like, if you look at them, they're all the same. Like it's, you know, it's Manzona Ember action test, Ember size action, blah blah blah, whatever it is. You know, it's not 100% clear which repo I'm looking at any one time. But so let me describe it. So this is now testing the other action, the branch, the specific branch on the other action. And what that is going to do is I expect it to not edit this comment. I expect it to create a new comment. And we'll see. It takes a little while for it to come through. Because of course it has to npm install twice and then like Ember build twice. So actually let me have a look. I can see what the average is. 2 minutes 15 every time. 2 minutes 30 something. 2 minutes 30 on the actual double build. Yeah, it's not the most efficient. In fact, I think there's a pull request in here to make it more efficient. But that's not something I'm going to worry about too much right now. If I get this one out, it's already a huge improvement. Although while it's doing something, I might as well have a look at the other pull request. This is all very strange. Oh my god, there's so much going on. There's a lot going on in that, so that's probably... Oh, boom, look at that. Yes. So it created a new one. Awesome. I'm going to delete the old one that was edited twice. Now there's only one comment. We have one last test to see if I... Okay, so what I just did there was I removed the code that I had to not not do what? Boop-de-boo. Not update the comments. So I had it there, update comments, blah. This is no longer committed. So now it should update comments because updating comments is the default. So we shall see. We shall see. How much time's left on this? We'll have a break, a 5-minute break once that runs out. So again, 2 minutes and this is done. And if this works, if this updates the comment, then it all works exactly as expected. So I will be a happy man. And we can move on. We can go on to the last item I have on my to-do list. Now there's very little chance that I'm going to get that last item actually implemented because it's a big one. It's a big one. But we can get started, you know. If you never started anything open source, because you weren't going to finish it in one session. Oh, why was that so hard for me to say? Then you would never get anything done ever. Which is not great. Oh, I did it! Yes, yes! Woo! Can we get some yays in chat or something? Some sort of celebration. Emoji it up. Well, you don't call them emojis over here, do we? Emotes. Emote it up. Give us some emotes for success. No, so this is the test. This is my test. This is my test. See, I'm getting confused which one I'm in now. This is my test. This is the actual thingy. Okay. Review required. Approved. What was it? Update comments? Update comments. For the update comments. Boolean's gotta spell it right. Upside down. See no evil. Boom. Comment. Merge that. Cancel. Closes. That'll do what I expected to do, won't it? Will it? Closed. Yippee!
What you have is nothing more than a system of wires and circuits.
Boom-bitty boom.
It can show feelings.
Okay, as I said, I'm probably going to call it quits on this.
It will be your friend, no more than the table you built it on will be.
Support working directory and pre-built. So there's two things going on in here. Files changed 5,000. Oh my god. Okay. Let's have a look at the commit history. Maybe. Oh god. Okay, so we've got a 5-minute break. I've got, like I said before, I don't have a timer on this little Pomodoro app that I built for breaks, which is very silly of me. I should. Oh, time to check my phone messages. Oh my word. People trying to get a hold of me. Okay, so what is actually going on here? Support the ability to use PR artifacts located in this location. Depends on blah. So, on 8 as well. I know this should be a break, but I'm just going to comment on it and then we can move on in the next one. No Vox Pop. Can you see that? Alright, I'll do another zoom for y'all. And I'm going to comment on as well, but I think we need to split up these PRs to make them a bit easier to follow. If is required, then we should focus on that one first and then come back to this when it is done. Comment. So let's go over to number 8. Flushed. Node modules makes it a bit more complex, bit more bloated. He commits themselves. As I mentioned in my recent blog post. Boom. This is great. I love having a resource to just keep referring to. And we should probably only do exactly one thing in a PR. Do you want to split out the support working directory? feature into its own PR, and then we can question mark comment. Okay, so we've moved it forward a little bit. You know, the worst thing for most people who are contributing code, like I know this is already like more than a year old, the worst thing for contributors is not getting messages from the oh, actually I can turn the gain back up. The worst thing is not getting feedback, not knowing why it's blocked or whatever it is. And I know Nullvox is he's quite what's the word I'm looking for? Does a lot of things. Prevalent? No, that's not the word. Can't think of it. But yeah, he's everywhere. He is doing an awful lot of Ember stuff, and a lot can happen in a short amount of time. But that's good. That's great. Just is sometimes a little bit overwhelming to have giant pull requests like this. So if we can split it into two, great, awesome, fantastico. If not, then we'll revisit. Okay, so that's it. We've done our Ember asset size action stuff for a while. Found some potential security vulnerabilities in your dependencies. Let's have a look-see. Let's have a look-see at that. This is the test one. Ember asset size action. Ooh, we've got another follower. PC 2097. Welcome. Thanks for the follow. Boom. What am I going to do? Exit. Oh, we don't do that. That's the action test. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Ember asset size action. Here. Boop, boop. npm check. Oh, 1 second. Got a phone call. I don't know how to pause things. Hello? Yes. I need to have a I actually have a taking a break scene. I should probably turn that on. That was a call from the doctor. I'm getting a vaccine next week, which I'm very excited about. But they couldn't hear me for some reason, and I don't know why. Please call me back. I doubt that they're watching the stream. Okay, let me have a look-see. Patch. Ooh, what's this? Actions, GitHub. Is there release notes? Why is that breaking? So that's fine, I think. ESLint. What I probably should do is I should do another test. They'll call me back, I hope. Let's just update everything. All the things. And we can get this thing released. That's interesting. Let's actually fetch this. So there's an interesting problem with I don't know if it's necessary or if it's just actually I won't do that for a minute. If it's like recommended with GitHub Actions, they get you to commit node modules, which is really odd. Like nobody ever does that. What is that? That's odd. Yeah, so let me see. Gonna create a new one. Update dependencies. Create new branch. Go here and just update everything. Ember asset size action. I'm going to this package lock. Is it actually committed? Yeah, they are committed. So I'm going to commit that, and then I'm going to also I'm updating package lock as well. So yeah. So now I'm updating. Publish that as update dependencies, and we can check that it still works. I suppose I should be doing this because here we go again. Pull requests. Thought it was a good idea to update things while I was here. Quick request. So all I need to do is test this. And it's going to be the same thing again. I'm going to use this yoke. I'm going to jump to file. Ooh, what's that? Oh, I got a cheer. That's pretty cool. Thank you, Badger, I'm assuming. Or Badger. Mushroom. Much appreciated. Thank you, Badger, for the follow as well. I think that might have been... Is that the first ever cheer that I ever got? That is pretty cool. I'm pretty excited. Thank you so much. Cheers. Woohoo. What am I doing here? I don't need that anymore. I'm going to actually use PogChamp. I'm going to use this I'm going to do master. What is it? What's actually going on here? At master. At master. Boom. So this is going to, no, not master. I'm being silly again. Update dependencies. Update dependencies. I'm going to spell that wrong. Right click, copy. Update dependencies, save that. Boom, boom. And we're going to test update. Update dependencies. Boom, boom. Commit and push. Oh, cheers, everybody. That's pretty cool. Well, that means that I've now got... What is this thing at the top of the chat? There's a leaderboard for cheersers. We have Badger there at number 1. Amazing. I wonder, is that like a monthly thing that the leaderboard rotates, or is it like of all time? If anybody has any info, do let me know. Okay, what's that? So... Oh, failed the PR. What happened? Lent. That's interesting. Does that mean... What? Asset size action. BX. ESLint blah. Does that mean that I updated? Like ESLint rules or something? Oh, I did update config Airbnb base. They changed the rules on me. What are you doing? ESLint rc.js. Is there a fix? Can I do a fix? Okay, fixed almost all of them. Unexpected use of file extension JS for main. Index.js. Can't you like... You can do like... Boom. Disable. Import extensions. That's for... Oh, don't need to do a fix. Eek. So, no global assign. So I'm disabling it for the file. Actually, I think it's comma separated for ESLint. Yes, it is. Yeah, buddy. Fantastico. Okay. Okay, you want to change things? That's cool. I don't care all that much. Bada boom. What is that even changing? It's the same thing. Anyway, let's. Oh, it's changing the. Putting brackets around the. Oh, that's that phone call again. Let's see if they can get through this time. Hello. Sorry, that was the doctor calling, and I am getting my second COVID vaccine next week. Oh, I lost my tab. There we go. Don't need that one. Pull up crests. Oh, this doesn't look good. It failed. Why did it fail? Cannot read properly. Get undefined. There we go. So this is the thing that it was telling me about. So that's going to be the... No, I want .get, not anything. Node modules. Oh god, not node modules. Collapse all. Not node modules. Go away. That's all node modules. Yeah, it's the first one. So this is different. OctoKit. So where were we? Update dependencies. And then we had a look at here. So it's not octokit.pulse, it's octokit.rest.pulse. Update use of octokit for version. Push. Action test, so all I need to do is undo commit. This is why we test things. If I was like, oh, it'll be fine, and like merge that pull request, then I would have been in trouble. I would have broken other people's thingamajigs, and that's bad. That's bad. Don't break other people's thingamajigs. So what am I looking for here? So what I expect here is it to create a new comment, to succeed and create a new comment and not explode. That's all I'm looking for. If that happens, if we have no explosions, then we have a success, which is usually a good thing to strive for. Minimize number of explosions, please. Okay, so I have another 20 minutes that I can hang out for. I was hoping to do the next thing in the list, but things stretch out. They always take longer than you expect. Especially when you're doing stuff that's using like CI related thingies. Like it's not that long. Like I've had, actions or tests or whatever last 40 minutes, 20 to 40 minutes before. This is only 2 minutes per test that we do it. But 2 minutes is a lot longer than what you're doing when you're developing locally. You can make a change, hit save, and then like if it takes longer for you to turn from your editor to your browser or switch, then you're like, oh, this is slow. Like, we're talking milliseconds here. We're talking less than a second. You want feedback as quickly as possible. Oh, it failed. Why did it fail? Ah, this is interesting. Because actually, this is wrong. Do not check in dev dependency node modules. So, oh hey Pablo, get him some Git. Yes, there's a lot of Git happening today. I may have shared my blog about Git 3 times already this morning. Oops. Please read my blog. No, I wasn't joking. Poop. So let's try. What's the thing? I only want the production ones. How do I do that? It's like prod or something, or oh, this is gross. Is that it? Okay, that's better. So git add node modules, but that's actually going to be a fix up to my previous copy commit sha. Git commit fix up blah. Cool. Update contribution docs. I'm going to rebase that one. Interact rebase. Bing bada boom. Rebase that. Get magic. Yo yo. Going to force push. And I'm going to do this, commit it, force push. Boom. Thank you for your help, random Stack Overflow person. This is failing still? There's a special thing that you need to do here. Actions. Husky. Oh, this is also complicated. So these two are. We've moved away from Husky now. Where are you tracking the work? Oh, that's gross. So, let me explain my thought process. So the problem that we have now is that actually it's not going to work because there's a So I have dependencies, And those dependencies have like sub-dependencies or whatever. And one of them is what's called a binary dependency. So that means it needs to compile for the computer that's currently running it. And the error that we're actually getting, update dependencies, this isn't actually the one that we care about. This is similar though. Like VM dynamic import callback missing. What does that even mean? I'm looking at this one down here. We'll have something similar. It's like dependency. There we go. Skipping FS offense build as platform Linux is not supported. Oh wait, is that the thing that was? Cannot read property list. Oh, that's not the error that I was getting. Oh, that's rest dot. So I look for. A real error. Okay, so that's okay. We are now on borrowed time. I should have like a banner. I'll be gone in 8 minutes. I need to go to a meeting. Git commit fix up blah. So the challenge that I have is that I need to, that's that one error, there's this other error that the dynamic callback missing. So maybe it's not. Ember.js.com ESM, isn't that what it is? Is it ESM? Package ESM? Yeah, this one. Standard things. Interesting. Is there an issue about this? No. What does it mean and where is the error? I don't understand. Okay, let's rebase interactively. Rebase, bing bada boom, push, force push, update dependencies. Bing bada boom. So that's the actual asset size thingamajig. And now we're going to do our test thingy. Push, push, push. Boom. So we'll run against that branch of Ember asset size tracker. So action again. While we're doing that, we'll try and figure out what's going on here. What the issue is. know that I'm dynamically importing anything. That's odd. Oh, Mocha require ESM. It's only Mocha that's problematic. Do we know what do we know what version of Node this is actually using? Oh, I need to go get. How do I know what version of Node this is? I wonder if I can have the same error. npm run test. Oh, it's... Huh? Oh, because it's... This is all very confusing. Passing. Interesting. So it's only my tests that are broken. And we know that because my thing is working again. Edited 2 minutes ago. Nice. So I'm going to have to leave it there, folks. Thanks everybody for joining me. If you joined me for both my streams today, thank you twice. Thanks again to our new followers and Badger for the bits. And I will see you next time. Usually around 10 a.m. Irish time on a Thursday. But we'll see. And I'll see you around. Bye.